Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be taking you along to show you how I prepare white rice, beans and stew, which is popularly served in Nigeria or called mama put food, rice and beans with stew. So I'm going to take you along with me to see how I prepare this delicious stew to go along with this rice and beans. So let's dive into the video. Here I am using 2 cups of beans. I have already soaked them. Yeah, I soaked them for like 3 hours, and this is how they were looking before I soaked them, and this is exactly the cup I used to measure the 2 cups. Now I'm going to cook them. You can cook them with your pot, but I prefer using pressure pot, especially when I am in a haste. I'm just going to add the water at the level of the beans. Yes, and cook the beans for 20 minutes. These beans is as cooked as that. So while it is cooking, let me introduce you to the peppers. I have 3 bell pepper in this plate. I blended it and sieved out the water. This is the water. I'll be using it for another recipe, and that is the water. And inside the big bowl here I have 5 of this tomato, cut tomato. I blended it, cooked it on the water is out, and this is the tomato I'm using, 850 grams of concentrated tomato. So I mixed everything together in this bowl, the tomato and the concentrated one. So all of them are here. So let's continue. Aside from that, here I'll be using 1 chicken, that is the yellow chicken. This is organic chicken here, and I'm using 1 lap of turkey to mix it. Everything is very fresh. I'll be cutting them just like this, and after cutting them we are going to be seasoning them. I like how the size of the meat, they are not too big, they are just perfect. Once you get one in your plate, you will know that Oma served you with meat. So I'll be adding 1 pepper, habanero pepper, ginger and garlic, my homemade. Yes, and in here I have 1 full spoon of chicken seasoning, thyme, curry, salt and bay leaf. Just these 3 ingredients, because the chicken is very tasty. I want it to release its own water. Instead of adding much ingredients, I added little. And I'm adding 1 chopped onion. Yeah, 1 finely chopped onion. I'll stir them very well to combine and cover it to cook without water. Let the chicken and the turkey, as fresh as they are, release their goodness out first before you think of adding water. So this is the rice I'll be using, vaporizado. Yes, just like normal rice, Nigeria foreign rice. I'll use 1 kg of it. So to the boiling water, I'll pour in the rice and allow it to pre-cook for 2 minutes. Once it is boiling very well for 2 minutes, I will just take it off. While it is there, this is the beans I have cooked. It's ready and it's there waiting for for it to be served. Now the chicken have released very good amount of water. You don't allow the chicken to take back the water. If you need more water, you add. So I'm adding 500 ml of water, more to that. Stir it very well to combine, and as you can see, the pepper have already melted. So the reason why I throw in the pepper in there is in case it is very hot, you will just take it off. You cannot test pepper to know if it is hot before you use it. It's when you add it inside your meal, you test your food. If it is so hot, you can remove it. So after 2 minutes, I will take the rice to the sink, wash it very well, and put it back to the pot. Add some salt to it. Don't pour much water. Let the water be the level of the rice so that it can cook and be fluffy when it is cooked. Now the chicken have been cooking for about 20 minutes now. Altogether 20 minutes. Yes, I'm going to take them off and grill them for another 20 minutes in the oven. 180 to 200 would be nice. 20 minutes on a preheated oven. And another thing that I do, or I like doing, if you have noticed it, when I prepared my plantain and fish sauce, I take the fish sauce to the oven. That is what I'm going to do. I am adding 1 liter of oil to the pot now. I will use it to fry this tomato. The tomato is mush, so don't use little oil. Use enough. You can take it off later, so you will see me do that. So I add 1 chopped onion to the hot oil. Yes, and saute it for like 2 minutes before I start adding other ingredients like the pepper again, because the other one was not much hot, curry, thyme, and nutmeg. Just that. I have a lot of seasoning stock in my meat stock, so I'll be adding any seasoning stock or salt after I have tested and there is a need. Pour in the pepper mixture, that is what I just poured, and then the tomato puree. You see, the reason why I remove that water is to avoid splashing. No, I don't want that today. So I made everything so dry that there is no liquid, and this stew will fry very, very beautiful. So because this time in Spain, if you're staying in Spain, you notice that the light is very expensive. I want to grill my chicken. So instead of me to be cooking on the gas and grilling the chicken, what I did is to take this stew jeje inside my oven and fry it under there. While the chicken was grilling, my stew was frying under it, and it was very, very nice. It fried to the, in fact, it baked very perfectly. You can also do the same if you have a big oven. While you are baking or grilling your chicken, you can put your stew there. At this point, I have not put it in the oven, Not, not yet. I have not put it in the oven. Now it is coming out from the oven. You can see that the oil has become translucent. I'm going to add the remaining stock. That is all the stock in there. This is the time I will test if I need salt or seasoning cube. Yes, salt or seasonings to it. You see the oil? Everything is very light and translucent now. Now I'll cover it on a low heat because the chicken have grilled, to continue steaming there. This oil that I'm taking out, I will use it to cook beans, sometimes egusi soup. Try it, you will like it. Just remove it and save it in a container in the fridge. You can use it to cook spaghetti, jollof rice, anything at all that you want to cook it with. You will definitely like it. At this point, NEPA took light. Yes. So it is grilled now. I will take them out from the oven and start transferring them to the stew. This stew tasted very well. So please do try something like this. Remove the water and allow your stew to fry very nicely. Reduce the oil after you have finished frying. It is not a waste because you will use it. You will use it in other cookings. So that is it. The stew is ready. After putting the grilled chicken, I will stir it very well and allow it to cook or steam there for 15 minutes. Just reduce the light and go your way. It will gently steam, absorb the taste of the stew to the chicken or the taste of the chicken to the stew. All of them will marry themselves. The stew came out very, very delicious. Thank you so much. If you are still watching up to this time, I really appreciate your time and support. I don't take you for granted. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you that are watching my video, because I know you are watching. Yes, I know. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed, please do where to subscribe, and turn on your bell notification sign to receive notification when I upload a new video. So please, if you have your plate, the rice is ready, just bring it along. I served it and everybody enjoyed. The stew lasted, yes, because after this you have to share it into different plastic container and store them in your freezer. It lasted a long time. Thank you so much. Yeah, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.